Okay, now that we know how to send email, send text message, place phone calls, let's schedule some follow-up task for your leads. And to do that, once you go into a lead, you have this drop down over here to create a task. Once you click that icon, you have the ability to put in your task title. Now this can be anything you want. This is just what you're gonna see in your task view. So I'm gonna throw, follow up about the proposal sent. I'm gonna schedule a date. I'm gonna choose a time. Now what's important about time, by default, we use Central Time. So you need to update your profile to the correct time zone, or this will always be on Central Time for you. So you can do that in your profile. You can sign tasks to additional users. So maybe you're setting up a task for one of your leads for someone, an internal rep or outside sales rep to follow up on this call. So you can do that. You can also add collab users. Collab users, you watched that video on how to add leads or add collab users to your leads. So if there's a collab user assigned to this lead, you would be able to select them so they can share the task with you. And then labels, these are just your internal labels. And we'll just say, if you have some labels already set up, you'll see them here, but you can also type in a new one. Let's say proposals. And one thing about our label system, so you'll see it populate when you start typing in down here. You must select it like this, and then that way it's associated with this actual label. And then here in the description, this can be anything you want, right? So just checking if you received the proposal and if you had any questions. So this is on your own description. Again, if you're sending this task to somebody else and you want to reference what they're doing in this task, that's what you do in this description. And you can put whatever you want. Some people may put a response from an email, paste that in, put some files to it, whatever you want for them to, whoever's being assigned or yourself when you follow up. So once you hit create, that shows up in your timeline. So not only does it show up in your timeline, you also have this section when you go into your lead over here that you can quickly just say it's completed. You can edit the lead or edit the task, or if you ever need to delete it, you can delete it directly through here. But where it also shows up is under activity box and the task tab. So when you click on that, you're going to see that task, right? So here's a task. You can complete it by clicking there. You can also click on the actual task title and it'll show you what's going on here. If you have collab users here that need to make comments or questions, they can fill out here and leave a comment. That'll send you a notification so you can go into your conversations tab and see that, or obviously go directly into your task view and reply. That's helpful if you're assigning that task to another user and they have some questions about that task. You can, over here, you can sort by my task, open and completed. You can also sort by due date. You can also go directly into the lead. So if I click the lead right here, so there's two ways you can get back to the lead. So you click the title and then you can click the lead name up here. You can also just click right here. There will be a little breadcrumb here for the lead. So you can click that and you're directly back in that lead as well if you need to get in and start making phone calls or whatever you need to do with that lead. You also have calendar view. So if you click on calendar view, this is going to show you all of your tasks associated with that calendar or that day. And so you can do weekday or your agenda, and then you can click here and same thing. You can go directly back into the lead and do the task, and then you can click on, completed task once you're completed. So pretty simple. The way to set up task inside a lead, again, just click on this drop down, hit create task, fill it out, create. You can access it in your activity box inside your task tab.